Yo, so this is an official Scott D Rhythm post. A lot of things have happened in my personal life and professionally. I've got a lot of free time that I'm trying to handle a lot of personal things. But at the end of that, what I'm going to end up doing is working on musical things. I know, right? It's about fucking time. But that said, I have a lot of ideas on what I want to do. My buddy, who was the guitarist in the first band I was ever in Toronto, Tripchord, he's been writing like so much shit over the last 6-7 years, and he reached out to me like 4 or 5 years ago, but I've never gotten around to doing anything about it because of personal and professional obligations. But that said, I'm gonna end up getting in touch with him to work on a few things. But another thing I want to do is actually, because I'm a drummer, I love drums. If you are a drummer or a musician and you like going online, going on YouTube, checking out drum videos, like, yeah, they're pretty cool. I kind of get a kick out of it too. But aside from that, my OCD, perfectionism, and love of the original album versions of songs have prompted me to conjure up the idea of doing those drum videos myself, like playing them myself, beat for beat. I know there's a few tracks that I've told people before that I can play beat for beat, like Tom Sawyer, YYZ. I mean, Rush has been a huge influence, but a lot of stuff, like there's a band from Montreal called Martyr. I heard their CD Warp Zone, and I can literally play that entire album. But that aside, and that said, I want to eventually get some drum videos up to like school everybody. Be like, look, I'm playing it exactly how it sounds. I've taken the time to figure out how to play this shit. Like even Slipknot Surfacing. If you ever look up that song, I could play that on drums. Might need a bit of practice because I haven't played in 2 years, but that aside, that's an idea that I have, and that is a direction I want to go in the very near future. So stay tuned. I mean, I'm gonna just name a bunch of bands that I can play their songs pretty close to accurately. What did I just say? Rush. A lot of classic stuff. My buddy Gene, who I played in Busted Muzzle with, we actually Busted Muzzle toured with Tripchord back when I was in Tripchord, and they hit me up, and I ended up playing drums for them, and I got in touch with Gene, who's actually the owner and operator of Lil Demon Guitars in Toronto. He put me onto some shit that blew my mind, like Weather Report, Mahavishnu Orchestra, just tons of shit like that. So a lot of those things, there's a few tracks off of those I could play, like put me on to Billy Cobham. Anyways, that's another long conversation, but the band, like, especially my older influences, like Tool, Napalm Death, Fear Factory, Sepultura, Deicide, Morbid Angel. Most recently, unfortunately, I got into Meshuggah, and I have about like 20 songs out of their whole discography that are my favorite songs, and half of which I could probably play on drums. That aside, I got into stuff like Periphery, Animals as Leaders, not in any particular order, Veil of Maya, like stuff like that I really want to play. Like I want to I had a whole idea for a live setting and a live show that I would play by myself with the appropriate programming and whatnot for backing tracks, where it'd be like, Scott D Rhythm wants to play for you. I want to play for you. Who's that? I want to play for you. Oh, shit. Gene's gonna kick my ass because I can't remember who the hell it is. But anyways. Oh shit, no, I'm losing my shit right now that I can't think who it is. But anyways, I had that idea as well. because I wanted to host shows, just like me playing along to tunes. I probably wouldn't charge cover because I don't know if legally I could play cover tune. Well, maybe I guess I could pull it off somehow, but that's an idea. What else? Yeah, man, like I got my dude Colin, like me and him, we could write some crazy shit. I just had a buddy of mine message me recently it was like a good friend of mine from high school in Ottawa, and who's a great guitarist, Travis. And he's like, dude, we should chat. And I might actually see what he thinks about getting in on some music writing and stuff. So this is fourth quarter 2016 is going to be a pretty productive fucking session. So that's a heads up. So keep an ear and an eye out, because man, I want to play for you. I do. So I will. And you're gonna, ego aside, you're gonna fucking love it. Like it's the confidence. That's all. But yeah, it's a thing. Get ready for it. 2017 is gonna be a year of just all of the rhythm. All of the rhythm. You know what I mean? Anyways, alright, Scott D Rhythm. I'm gonna sign off. We'll see you soon. You'll see me soon. Peace.